So let's dive right into the incredible biodiversity of the Great Barrier Reef. This amazing natural wonder is home to thousands of species of marine life, making it one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on our planet. First, let's talk about the corals. The Great Barrier Reef is composed of over 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands, spanning an area of approximately 344,400 square kilometers. It is the largest coral reef system in the world. It boasts over 600 different types of hard and soft corals, providing a vibrant and colorful underwater landscape. Now, onto the marine reef. The reef is home to more than 1,500 species of fish, ranging from the tiny colorful reef fish to the massive whale shark. Some of the most iconic species found here include the clownfish, the parrotfish, angelfish, and the infamous barracuda. The presence of so many fish species is due to the complex structure of the coral reefs, which provide the perfect habitat for a diverse array of marine life. But it's not just fish that call the Great Barrier Reef home. The reef is also a vital nesting ground for 6 species of sea turtles, some of which are critically endangered. Green turtles, hawksbill turtles, and loggerhead turtles are just a few examples of the majestic sea creatures that can be found in this unique ecosystem. In addition to fish and turtles, the Great Barrier Reef also hosts a variety of other marine animals such as sharks, rays, and dolphins, as well as over 30 species of whales and dolphins. Plus, let's not forget about the countless invertebrates like mollusks, crustaceans, and echinoderms that play a crucial role in maintaining the health and balance of the reef ecosystem. What's truly amazing about the Great Barrier Reef is that it's not just about the incredible diversity of species, but also the complex relationships and interactions among the various organisms that make this ecosystem truly unique and worth protecting. So, as you can see, the Great Barrier Reef is truly a treasure trove of biodiversity, and it's a fascinating world to explore and learn more about. Now that we've explored the amazing biodiversity of the Great Barrier Reef, it's important to discuss the various threats that this incredible ecosystem faces. Sadly, this natural wonder is under significant stress due to a number of factors such as climate change, pollution, and overfishing. Let's start with climate change. Rising ocean temperatures caused by global warming have led to more frequent and severe coral bleaching events. When water temperatures rise, corals expel the symbiotic algae living within their tissues, which in turn causes them to lose their color and turn white, hence the term bleaching. Without these algae, corals are unable to obtain the necessary nutrients for survival and ultimately die if the bleaching event is prolonged or too severe. Another major issue is ocean acidification, a consequence of increased CO2 levels in the atmosphere. As CO2 dissolves in seawater, it forms carbonic acid, which decreases the availability of calcium carbonate, a crucial building block for coral skeletons. As a result, corals struggle to grow and maintain their structures, making them more susceptible to other stressors and diseases. Now let's talk about pollution. Coastal development, agricultural runoff, and industrial waste all contribute to the degradation of water quality in a reef ecosystem. Excess nutrients from fertilizer runoff can lead to algal blooms, which smother corals and deplete oxygen levels in the water. Additionally, the introduction of harmful chemicals and toxins can have detrimental effects on the health of marine life and the overall balance of the ecosystem. Overfishing is another major threat to the Great Barrier Reef. Unsustainable fishing practices not only deplete fish populations, but also disrupt the delicate balance of the reef ecosystem. The removal of certain species can lead to a cascade of negative effects throughout the food chain and harm the overall health of the reef. As you can see, the Great Barrier Reef is facing a myriad of threats that are causing significant damage to this precious ecosystem. It's crucial that we raise awareness about these issues and work together to address them if we want to preserve this natural wonder for future generations to enjoy. Now that we've discussed the biodiversity and threats to the Great Barrier Reef, it's time to understand the importance of coral reefs as vital ecosystems that provide essential services for millions of people. Coral reefs are often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, and for good reason. They're incredibly productive and support a vast array of life. One of the key services coral reefs provide is coastal protection. The complex structure of coral reefs acts as a natural barrier, helping to dissipate wave energy and reduce erosion along coastlines. This not only protects coastal communities from storms and rising sea levels, but also preserves important habitats, such as mangroves and seagrass beds, which provide crucial nursery grounds for many marine species. Coral reefs are also important sources of food for millions of people around the world, particularly in coastal communities that rely on fishing for subsistence and income. The diverse array of fish and other marine life found on coral reefs contribute to a significant portion of the global fish catch, providing both food and livelihoods for countless individuals. Moreover, coral reefs are a major driver of tourism in many countries, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to snorkel, dive, and experience the beauty of these underwater ecosystems. The tourism industry not only generates billions of dollars annually, but also creates jobs and supports local economies. In fact, the Great Barrier Reef alone attracts over 2 million visitors each year, making it a significant contributor to Australia's economy. In addition to these tangible benefits, coral reefs also have immense cultural and spiritual significance for many indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with these ecosystems for generations. They hold stories, traditions, and knowledge that have been passed down through the ages, adding to the richness of human history and our connection with nature. To sum it up, coral reefs like the Great Barrier Reef are not only biologically diverse and visually stunning, but they also provide essential services that support millions of people across the globe. It's crucial that we recognize their value and work together to protect and preserve these vital ecosystems for the benefit of both current and future generations. Now that we have a better understanding of the importance of coral reefs, let's discuss the role of conservation efforts in preserving the Great Barrier Reef for future generations. There are various approaches being taken to address the threats facing this unique ecosystem, including the establishment of marine protected areas and the promotion of sustainable fishing practices. First, let's talk about marine protected areas, or MPAs. MPAs are designated areas where human activities, such as fishing, are regulated or restricted to protect and conserve marine ecosystems. In the case of the Great Barrier Reef, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park was established in 1975, and it covers approximately 344,400 square kilometers, encompassing the majority of the reef system. By creating this protected area, the goal is to strike a balance between conservation and the sustainable use of resources, ensuring the long-term health of the reef. Within the marine park, there are multiple zones with varying levels of protection. Some areas, such as no-take zones, are strictly off-limits to fishing and other extractive activities, while other zones allow for controlled and sustainable use of resources. This zoning system helps to protect critical habitats, maintain the biodiversity of the reef, and promote the recovery of overfished or threatened species. Sustainable fishing practices also play a crucial role in the conservation of the Great Barrier Reef. By implementing measures such as catch limits, size restrictions, and gear modifications, we can minimize the negative impacts of fishing on the reef ecosystem. Additionally, encouraging the consumption of sustainably sourced seafood can help to reduce the pressure on overexploited fish stocks. Education and community engagement are also essential components of conservation efforts. By raising awareness about the importance of coral reefs and the threats they face, we can foster a sense of stewardship among individuals, communities, and industries. This, in turn, can lead to more responsible behavior and the adoption of best practices that support the long-term health and resilience of the Great Barrier Reef. In conclusion, the conservation of the Great Barrier Reef requires a multifaceted approach that includes marine protected areas, sustainable fishing practices, and community engagement. By working together and adopting these measures, we can help ensure that this incredible natural wonder is preserved for generations to come. Finally, let's delve into the ongoing research and monitoring activities that are helping us better understand the complex interactions within the reef ecosystem and inform effective management strategies for the Great Barrier Reef's preservation. Research on the Great Barrier Reef is a collaborative effort involving scientists, government agencies, universities, and conservation organizations. The primary goal of this research is to gather critical information about the health of the reef, the factors affecting its resilience, and the potential solutions to mitigate the threats it faces. One of the critical aspects of research in the reef ecosystem is monitoring coral health, including the assessment of coral cover, growth rates, and the impact of bleaching events. This information is crucial in understanding the long-term trends in coral health and the effectiveness of conservation measures. Another area of research focuses on understanding the complex relationships between various species within the reef ecosystem. This includes studying predator-prey dynamics, the role of herbivores in maintaining coral-algal balance, and the impact of invasive species on native populations. This knowledge is essential for developing targeted management strategies to protect vulnerable species and maintain ecological balance. Climate change research is also a vital component of ongoing studies. Scientists are investigating the impacts of rising ocean temperatures and acidification on coral reefs, as well as exploring ways to enhance the resilience of corals to these stresses. This may involve identifying and promoting the growth of heat-tolerant coral species or developing innovative restoration techniques. In addition to these research areas, ongoing monitoring of water quality, fish populations, and human activities helps to inform adaptive management strategies. By continually gathering data and evaluating the effectiveness of current conservation measures, we can refine and improve our approaches to ensure the long-term health and resilience of the Great Barrier Reef. In conclusion, ongoing research and monitoring activities are essential in understanding the complex interactions within the Great Barrier Reef ecosystem and informing effective management strategies for its preservation. By continually expanding our knowledge and applying innovative solutions, we can work together to protect and conserve this incredible natural wonder for future generations to enjoy.